Hi there, it's Stacy Essner for Coffee Talk. Today I have Karen Matluck from Miami, Florida joining me. I'm just waiting for her to come on and say hi. It should be a fun one. Karen is a riot if you don't know her out of the Miami, Florida area. So hopefully she Karen and I met in Atlanta, Atlanta at the retreat. So, hello, Miss
Hi, Stacy. How are
Karen.
you? I'm good.
Good.
How's that
How are
yoga going?
you?
Right? That's
Yeah,
how we
Miss
met, talking about
Karen.
how we
I,
met. Oh my God. I think we're the only two people that,
yes,
huh?
yeah, the yoga
The minute we walked in
dropouts
there, all
that
we
we
did was
are,
look at each other. Okay, this is not me. This is not me. Yeah.
right? I think you did one yoga pose and then you're like, okay, I'm
And
out.
I
I'll just
tried to
sit
keep
here and
quiet. It's
watch.
so hard. Yeah.
You did. It does.
Never,
Do you ever keep quiet?
never. But here's my coffee.
Yeah. I didn't have a chance to make coffee. My day kind of got a little out of whack. So I have water. I'm hydrating. So I ended up having to take my uncle to the eye doctor at the last minute. So um, I didn't get to make my coffee. Are you there, Karen? You're a little frozen. Hello, Miss Karen. Are you there? Hello. Uh-oh. Did I lose her? Well, hopefully she will be there. So, anyways, yeah, so my day got a little frozen, frozen. Karen's frozen. My day got a little off track because my uncle is in rehab right now. He fell and broke his hip 2 years ago, 2 years ago, 2 months ago, and he is in rehab right now. And so he was complaining he couldn't see. So I had to take him to the eye doctor. I'm going to invite you again, Miss Karen, and you will join us.
I'm back.
There you go. You're back. So, so I was just telling everyone that I ended up having to take my uncle to the eye doctor last minute. So I
Oh my
literally got
God.
home 10 minutes ago. So I thought he was going to join us. We were going to be in the car and
I
you
would
would
have
have
loved
gotten to
that, but
talk
we
to my
can do that another
uncle.
time.
Right? I mean, that would be very
So
entertaining.
what can I
He would,
tell you?
yeah,
What can I tell you about
he's
my
not always
beautiful Miami,
appropriate.
where I love to live?
Well, so you're
No,
not
I
originally
was
from
born
there.
in Canada. I'm a mutt. I'm a mutt of the world.
Uh,
Born in
uh,
Canada, moved a couple of years to Denmark. I know how to curtsy. I things that people don't know about me. I can curtsy. And then we went to live in Colombia, South America, and then back to Spain and Canada. So I'm a little bit of whatever's convenient.
so that's what, so Colombia, do they speak
Yeah,
Spanish in
Colombia, South America,
Colombia? No,
Bogota.
they don't. Well, I didn't know because some of the countries
Colombia
they don't speak
is,
Spanish. So is that where you learned?
yeah.
Is that where you
Well,
became
the
fluent in
dad and my
Spanish in
family that
Colombia?
always visited us everywhere. I was always, I think Spanglish was my first language. A little bit of English and a little bit of
Okay.
Spanish. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And how long have you
So
been
we moved to
in
Miami
Miami?
when my daughters were 6 months and 2 years old. They were born in Colombia. And we've been here almost 40
Okay.
years. I know.
Wow.
It's the most I've ever been here.
Okay. And what do you
I
love most
love,
about Miami?
oh my God, the culture, the people, the weather, um, the people. I love the people. I love the condominiums. I love the homes. I love the architecture. I love the music. I love the salsa. I love that it's 2 minutes from the airport. You know, I can be in South America in 3 hours, and in New York in 3 hours. I can be anywhere I want.
And how long would it take you
How
to
far are
come
you
here
from
to
New York?
Chicago?
So maybe three and
Two
a
and a half
half.
hours.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because instead of going
okay.
this way, I go this way.
So, yeah. I've only been to the Miami airport. I've never actually
Yeah.
explored Miami.
Miami
Yeah.
is amazing.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So, all right. So, if I were coming to Miami to visit, where would you
Well, I
take
would
me? What would
definitely
you
show
show
you
me?
where I live. So this is my view every day. We are in
Uh-huh.
Aventura, that's my pool area,
Okay.
my boat. I mean, it's beautiful. So Aventura
Okay.
is more family oriented. It's
Okay.
There's so much to do around here. Where we have our famous Aventura Mall, which I think is one of the biggest malls in the world now. We're 20
Okay.
minutes away from either airport, maybe 30. And if there's a lot of traffic, then we just don't go to the airport.
Okay.
And our price ranges
Okay.
start here at 500,000 and up. So you can buy a really great apartment for two bedrooms for 500,000. Redecorate
Uh-huh.
it. You know, you have to redo some work, but you could be in Miami for 500,000.
Right.
Then if you go five
Okay.
minutes south and 30 seconds east, you're in an area called Sunny Isles. Sunny Isles is made up
Okay.
of huge condominium. I mean, it's condo row. And you have condominiums there. You have
Okay.
the Aqualina Resort. You have the Aqualina Estates, which are famous. Armani Casa Residences, Signature Jade. You have magnificent condos. So if you go further south, then you hit Bal Harbor, which is home to
Okay.
Bal Harbor, the shops of Bal Harbor. And you have also a multitude of beautiful condos. And then you have Surfside 3 minutes further south. And then you hit Midtown, Mid Beach, and then South Beach and Millionaires Row. And then if you head
Okay. Okay.
where I like to be, between here. Oh
You froze
no.
again.
Let me see if I go
Uh-oh.
outside. Hold on. I'm going to go
There you
outside.
go.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. We have
Okay.
that better? Okay.
Yeah.
So I am surrounded by beauty. Yeah.
All right. And then, what was I going to ask you? So tell me, like, you
I
just put a
did.
new listing on the market.
That
Where is
is
that?
in,
Con-
let me think. I put two new listings on the market. Actually, I've been putting a lot of listings on the market.
and are they
Well,
going
I did put
quickly?
one about a month ago for 3 million, and it went in 3 days. Then now,
Okay.
but that one wasn't. That was priced like right where it should have been priced. It was under the $1,000
Okay.
a square foot. Then I put two more on the market. One is coming soon with pictures. Right now, it's got a few pictures. It's a great unit. I just put a video on that on Instagram, and that's
Right.
2,980 square feet, asking 2.35 million. I'm having it painted white,
Okay.
off white. I'm putting a decorator white, and then I'll be taking pictures. And I just put another one. It's a
Okay.
2 bedroom on a high floor overlooking the city of Miami. It's beautiful. Asking
Uh-huh.
2.288 million for 2,000 square feet.
Okay.
So that's a little bit overpriced, but I think it'll sell.
So, so you do
Pardon?
mostly condos? So most of you
No,
don't
I
do
just,
just condos, but most of your
well, I
listings
live
right
in an
now are
area of
condos?
condos and homes, but their homes are very difficult to
Okay.
find right now. I did sell a house
Got
in
it.
Coral Gables about a month ago. Beautiful house. I got them.
Uh-huh.
I got them over $1,100 a square foot. Beautiful, 5,500 square feet,
Okay,
gorgeous house. Yeah, so I'll do whatever
got
I
it.
fall in love with. And I fall
So,
in love with whatever I'm doing. So
right. It's so interesting that you're talking about how much it is per square foot because in Chicago we don't really
here
talk so
it's
much
the
about
buyers
that.
come in and they say, I want to buy something under 1,000 a square foot. Not everybody, but
Okay.
lately that's what I hear.
Yeah. It's really
Yeah.
interesting to hear the difference because that's not I haven't heard that yet here. So I'll be very interested to hear if buyers talk. I have one, but he's a real estate attorney, so he talks a lot about that.
I
But
think it's
I don't
also when we do our
typically hear.
email blast, Stacy, we're always looking at, oh, what price did we get per square foot? Did we get the highest price per square foot? So a lot of my mind now works like that. Like let's list it, and also when
Got
we
it.
do our comparables, that all comes out. So if we're going to ask a certain price per square foot, it better be worth.
Of course, but it's just so interesting because if I do that and I look at what like the average price per square foot is in a particular area, and then I multiply it out, whatever we're going to offer is significantly less. Like when I'm working with buyers, and so or even looking at what we're going to list it for sellers, it's never really accurate here. It's never really been very
Yeah, I mean,
accurate here
sometimes
in
it's
Chicago.
not.
So yeah, so I just think it's really
Also,
interesting to
no,
hear you
also
talk
Miami,
about
for
it like
example, a
that.
lot of our condos are very tired. Even though they're 15 years old or 20 years old, it's, if you were living in Europe, a 20-year-old building is a baby. In Europe, you're living in a 2000
Huh,
old building and it's great. But here, everybody's
right,
spoiled. They want to have something that's brand new, ready to go, and those properties are going to get more per square foot at that point.
right. Well, and here in Chicago, the newer construction, you're not going to get the same kind of
Right,
square footage. Like a three-bedroom, the square footage it might be smaller than a 20-year-old building that has a
right,
three-bedroom in the same area. But unless it's been totally rehabbed, you're going to have to put
right.
work into it.
And I don't
So
know,
I understand that.
are your
But you're
insurance
paying,
rates going crazy?
they've gone up. So two weeks ago, I spoke to an insurance broker, and we talked a lot about how because of what's going on in Florida, with the hurricanes, with the forest fires, with the tornadoes, all of the destruction that's gone on, how that's impacting our rates, and because we've had the lowest insurance rates, and you guys really can't have any more increases our insurance rates, some people are starting to see a
Yeah,
20 to 30%
yeah. I have a
increase
lot
in
of
their
clients
insurance
calling me.
rate.
Did you see what our insurance rate is? I go, yes, yes. The other thing we're getting,
Yeah.
a lot of our laws for the condos are changing. One of the things I was
Mm-hmm.
watching is the buildings now have to give a structurally safe form or whatever it is that they give out, and they're not putting a time frame.
Yeah.
So I think they're not putting a time frame on that addendum. So I don't know what's going to be, but if we get to a closing and they haven't received the paperwork from the building, from the structural engineer, I don't know if we're going to close.
But isn't that affecting their ability to get a mortgage? Because I know that the requirements for the mortgage that's
It
impacted
depends.
because they've changed the condo questionnaire for the mortgages because of what
So it
happened in
depends
Miami.
on how much the client is going to put down. So there has to be a certain,
Yeah. So if they put
there ha,
down less than
at least 25.
20%,
Some buildings have passed and you can put 10%, but rare. And then also the reserve. The reserve is
so
another hike that's going on now with assessments.
how much?
The reserves have
The
been going
reserves
out
have to
20, we're getting assessed, the building that I just left, north where I live, they're going to be assessed $8,000 a unit, which is 120 units.
So, and that will make your reserves at how much,
I
what
think,
percentage of your operating
I
budget?
don't know. I can't recall what they said. So it's like
Okay.
I don't keep track of all
So,
that.
no, because I know in Chicago, if you're putting less than 20% down, the reserves
Right,
have to be at least 10% of your operating budget. So, and so what's really interesting is here in Chicago, we have a lot of smaller buildings that are self-managed, and they're not always aware of that. So when we have condos, when we have people when I have people looking at condos, I really have to make sure that they're aware that if you're putting less than 20% down, the association has to show that their reserves are at least
right,
10% of the operating budget. Otherwise,
right.
they can't get
Exactly.
pre-approved.
Yeah, yep.
So, and I know when I had my condo and I was on the board, we had to pass a special assessment to boost our reserves in order for people to be able to
Yeah.
sell their condos.
There's a lot of stuff going on, but still,
So,
people still work. Miami's the number one place everybody's coming to.
yeah. And where are most of the
A
people
lot of
coming
New
from?
York, a lot of a lot of LA, Colombia. I have a
Uh-huh.
lot of Colombians coming. If the government sucks, we're gonna get them. So we have Colombia, we have
Okay.
Chile, we have Brazil. I have a couple coming
Yeah.
from. Actually, I got a really nice referral from an agent. I can't remember where she's from, but they're coming from Switzerland. Yeah,
I do a lot of
yeah.
international relocation as
So I'm getting
well.
couples from everywhere, and a
So,
lot of referrals. I mean, a lot of
okay.
repeat return clients. And you?
Yeah. I have people, it's so interesting. So I do international relocation. So I have people coming from France, Switzerland. I had a family that was here from Switzerland. They went back for a year and then they
Yeah.
decided to return. I have people from Brazil, and then I got a referral from New York. Um, they were originally from Australia.
It's great. I mean,
So,
really, that's why I love this
um,
business. If it wasn't for the
yeah,
people that I meet and
yeah.
the things that I get to do during the day, I mean, I'm such a nosy person. Yeah. I get to see how
No, you
people
are?
live. I get to
I
see where
had
they
no
come
idea.
from. I get to give advice. Like there's
Yeah,
so much decorating stuff we already know from all our years in the industry. So it's like easy to walk in.
yeah.
Hmm?
And how long have you been selling real
Since
estate?
1981. I started when I was 10.
Oh, when you were 10.
No, but I've seen, yeah, it's 1981. And I took a hiatus of 4 years to go have my daughters in Colombia. Came back and I just got back into it. It's
Okay,
the best industry. We have
got
lunches.
it.
We go out for lunch. We go out for dinner. Yeah. I would never work anywhere else.
Yeah, yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. And what else? What else do you like to do besides sell real estate? What do you do for fun? Did you disappear again?
Oh, no.
Hello? Oh, she's buffering. Are you there, Karen? Hello? I don't know if she's there. I'll give her another second. Let's see. Oh, there she is. We're having technical difficulties. I'm not able to I'm trying to get you to join in again, Karen, but it's not working. So I know you requested it, and it's not letting me accept you. Let's see. All right. Well, we'll just say goodbye for now. We'll try this again another time. I really appreciate you joining me, Karen. I need to schedule a trip to come down to see you. And yes, it was so fun. And I wish we could find out more. But we will chat again. So thank you